Okay, so what is Inventor, and why should you use this software? Why should you invest your time in learning how to um, deal with this software? Well, Inventor is a parametric modeling software, and what that means is that you can assign when you make your drawings, you can assign specific dimensions to them, and so you'll know how you know exactly how big it would be if you were to fabricate them um, on a machine. Now, uh, 3D printing is becoming the technology, and the quality of 3D printing is improving rapidly. And so, as you can see here, here's a screenshot of a part drawn in Inventor and produced on a 3D printer. So, in order for me to know exactly how big this part would be, I assigned it specific dimensions. Also, as you get become more familiar with Inventor and use some of its more advanced features, one of the type of files you can create is a drawing file. And if you see here, this title block paper here is something that engineers would have to use. They would have to, draw draw these shapes by hand. But in Inventor, you can do these directly in Inventor. And you can see another screenshot here where here is a part with specific dimensions assigned to it. So you'll know exactly how big this object would be even before it's fabricated. Now, one thing that's cool about Inventor, it's not just for engineers, or advanced designers. You can make very simple designs in it as well. And and if you're just a hobbyist and like to create small models for yourself, uh, again, Inventor is the software. You can use the software for that purpose as well. So it's in learning Inventor, you can see across the top here, the ribbon, you know, you can see a lot of what looks like a lot of complex features of Inventor, a lot of buttons, a lot of options to choose from. But I will tell you that the learning curve is very, very short and it's very intuitive. So, and that's the purpose of you going through, a tutorial like this is uh, I'm basically going to we'll deal with the most common features that are used. And with those most common features, you'll be able to um, design, your own basic parts if you want to. And as you get to more advanced features like this, you can actually test out your parts and see how they would actually perform in certain operating conditions in real life. Um, Another cool feature about Inventor is that you can animate objects too. So you can see here, here is a um, like a vice assembly. So I've drawn multiple parts and you can assemble them together virtually, and you can show like this is like an exploded view, and you can animate this to show how they all would fit together. So a lot of cool things that you can do with Inventor, and as you can see, you can draw some really um, complex designs here. But uh, again, the purpose of this tutorial is you have not dealt with any CAD drawing software at all. Um, this is the tutorial for you because I don't waste your time with a lot of, theory and bog you down with too much technical terms. We will basically will produce a part, and during that process, I'm going to introduce you to the various features of Inventor. And so by the end of the tutorial, you'll have you know, just a bank of knowledge that you can use to start designing your own parts. So thank you for choosing my tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started learning Autodesk Inventor.